Self-love and self-care indefinitely overlap, as do mindset and mindfulness. Here on Planning, Positivity and Purpose, I'm going to give you the tools to fill up your toolkit to live a positive and purposeful life. Hello everyone and welcome to Planning, Positivity and Purpose. Today we are going to have a little chat about socialising. I've always struggled with this and everyone's always like, you're an extrovert, and I'm just like, mind your business. So I will be talking very much from my perspective of how chronic pain affects socialising. But there is something to take for everyone. We all have an off day, a bad day, just days in general. So, socialising. Socialising is so important for everyone as shared experience is invaluable. However, I know that I found when I'm having a lot of pain due to my physical conditions, I just kind of sometimes want to curl up in my bed and just be with myself and shut out the outside world. And that can be fine too at times. Sometimes we need downtime to ourselves, but it's important to remember that when getting yourself out of the house, when you're with a friend and people that you love, you are naturally going to be brought up and elevated. You're around people that make you smile. That's the thing to remember as well. Make sure in those times you're spending time with the right people, the people who understand how you're feeling or are happy and know how to accommodate it. So ask yourself, who exactly is it that you want to be around when you want to do fun and exciting things? And then who is it that you're happy to spend your time with and share your space when you may not have as much energy but still want human company? Everyone isn't for every time, and that's okay. So next, I want to talk about getting out of the house. It's super important to make sure we get outside and get fresh air and a change of scenery more so, because London ain't really that fresh. However, sometimes there's a lot of things we need to think about ahead of time, and when we're struggling to get out, it really does feel like a whole mission. I like to have a little action plan of when I'm in pain and things have flared up, and the boundaries that I am happy to kind of change, and things like how far I'll travel, whether it's comforts that you have to take with you, preparing what you do pre and post going out, even a day ahead, and of course your personal policies about what you're happy to partake in when you're out with your friends. We all need this to suit our individual needs and different needs at different times. Sometimes chronic conditions and symptoms can just pop up out of nowhere. I know that is definitely the case with my RSD. But yeah, you have an action plan in place. So you know that when something does happen, you know how to deal with it. And people you're with also know how to deal with it. Communication is key. You don't have to do it alone. If you don't already have an action plan, why not think of one and put one together? I also want to make clear that having an action plan isn't thinking the worst. It's simply looking after ourselves, and depending on your situation can be a means of survival. So never overlook or find other people's boundaries novel or too much. It's creating a safe plan to keep someone safe and calm and stress-free, because we know our bodies and we know scenarios that can occur. It's simply living consciously and understanding your wants and your needs. If you can't get out of the house, it's important to remember that you can recreate your own fun at home. And I think we also kind of got a little bit better at this with lockdown because we were stuck inside, so we had to make fun. If everyone's going out one day and you can't make it, that's okay. They can still go out and have fun. But you can maybe still invite someone else over. You can have a movie night in, sleepovers, takeout, quiz night, plan something, put in the effort, do something indoors and get your friends over. I think it's really, really, really important to remember as well that you're not a burden to anyone else. You can also do your own thing, and also, so can they. If people aren't willing at all to do things that you're comfortable with and that help you and choose to spend time with you and accommodate your pain, your condition, or just your needs, we also might need to reevaluate those certain friendships, or what those friendships mean and include at practical level, and when exactly it is that you spend time with them. Your feelings and conditions are a part of you and are valid. We can't expect everyone to always change their plans for us. However, there is that small group of people who you know always have your back. So it's really important to just really appreciate those people and remember that they are there and you're not a burden or alone. Just ask them to hang out. So remember that with socialising, you can also bring the party home. You can still have loads of fun, even if you can't get out of the house. And when it comes to getting outdoors, don't forget to put yourself together a little care plan. And importantly, share it with those you go out with. That is your job, to help you feel safe and stress-free when getting out and about. Remember, shared experience is invaluable. So don't forget to spend time with the ones you love and who really do love you too.